Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're first time tuning in, please subscribe, like and comment down below. My name is Tiffy Allison and I'm a lifestyle content creator and a YouTuber. So we're going to be starting a series called Living in Your 20s, and honestly it has been on my mind since like last 2 years or so we're finally getting to it. So on today's video, I'm personally going to be talking about little mistakes that people make in their 20s. Don't get me wrong, I'm not perfect, I'm not even close to perfect, but like let's learn together. So the number one mistake that I know that people in their 20s and even in their 30s make is comparison. Like, why are you comparing yourself to others? Like, why? Just tell me why. Especially we content creators, we small YouTubers that we're just growing. We're still on 100 subscribers, we're still on 90 subscribers, we're still on 20 subscribers. Why would you be comparing yourself to others? Okay, let me talk about generally now. Let's leave content creation and influencing alone. As a human being, you comparing yourself to your next neighbor or someone doing better than you is you wanting to be in a very depressed mood. And any time or any day that you start comparing yourself to others, you will see that you will not be happy with yourself. Because even if you are doing good, there are little things that you can appreciate, like being alive, like as you are. Even if you don't have much, you are still doing better than a lot of people in Nigeria. You are doing good than a lot of people in Nigeria, and yet you're still comparing yourself to others. Imagine me comparing myself to the likes of Tomike and people that are already in the top in this YouTube game. Am I deceiving myself? So I feel like the number one mistake that people make in their 20s is comparison. See that girl now, her boyfriend bought her this thing for Valentine, my own did not buy me this. See, from that instant that you start comparing yourself to others, you're not going to be happy with yourself. Because even on days that you would do something that is meaningful, that even the people that you are comparing yourself with, they will be like, oh, this girl did this, oh, kudos to you, you are so this, hype you, but you in your mind, no, because you are seeing a very beautiful picture online. Not all that glitters is gold. So that's one of the mistakes that people in their 20s make, like comparison. God. And I feel like we can do better. Like, stop comparing yourself. Instead of comparing yourself to others, I feel like there are two different types of comparison. The good one and the bad one. The good one is you comparing your work to others. I created this content and I like V Natural's content. Okay, let me compare it. Am I getting better in my editing skills? That's a good compare. Like you want to do better, and you already know people that are doing better than you, but you want to like compare your work to them so that you can up your game. And there's the second one that is a very, very, very bad comparison. Imagine comparing my own editing skills to V Natural's editing skills. Am I flying? I'm not saying that maybe I won't be better than that. Yes, I'm really trying to learn and everything, but I'm not even anywhere close to our editing skills. So yeah, the second mistake that I know that people in their 20s make is inconsistency. See, myself, I used to make it. But somebody was saying it in church today that normally everybody will be like, oh, I want to have a New Year resolution. I want to start going to church this year. I want to read my Bible. And from January 1st to 20th, we'll be like, God, this and that. And from that 20th till December, we're not more reading our Bible. We're like, inconsistency is very, very common to everybody, mostly people in their 20s. Take for instance, you're trying to learn a trade. I feel like this thing like concerns everybody in their 20s, in their 30s. People in their mid 30s still make this mistake of inconsistency. Take for instance me as a content creator. I promised myself at the beginning of this year that I was going to be posting back to back. Sorry. I said I was going to be posting back to back. And yes, I did. But at some point, I felt like I wasn't enough. I felt like, oh, who is even watching this video? I felt like, oh, especially if I post like a few hours ago and I'm just seeing 1 like, 2 like, I used to get very discouraged. I'll be like, oh, people don't love my content, this, blah, 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 blah. And honestly speaking, there are days that we post that I will get like 90 something 100 likes, but because that one day that I posted that I get just 9 likes, I will not start thinking myself Today I'll be consistent for like a week, the next week I won't be consistent, and it's really affecting my reach on Instagram, my likes, my followers. Really affecting, because once someone see my face today, they won't see it tomorrow, they don't see it next tomorrow, they'll be like, oh, this girl, I've been seeing that she's consistent, they start following me, following my community, but I'm inconsistent. And I feel like that's a mistake that everybody make. Let's leave people in our 20s alone. It's a mistake that everybody make. Inconsistency. You want to learn tailoring this week, the second week you're already thinking of, oh, let me do hairdressing. Like, that tailoring is not good for me. Inconsistency is one mistake that people in their 20s make a lot, and we're trying to do our best. We're not perfect, and it's not as if you just wake up one day and change yourself. To be inconsistent, you can write things that you want to do in a day. When you write it, you make sure you do like at least half of it. From then, tomorrow you can write another one down, you do it. From there, you see that for you to be consistent, it won't like charge you much to be consistent. Another little mistake that people in their 20s make is in confidence. I don't know if that English is correct, but like shyness. I feel like in your 20s, that's when you should be more confident about yourself, about your work, because like in your 20s, you finish school, university. For most people, there's some people that finish university by 30 years old, and it's not something that anybody should be shameful about, because school. So you finish school in your 20s, and it's that time you should be very, very confident about either you will learn a handwork, or you're a content. I don't know why I'll still come back to content creating, because that's what I'm doing, and I can relate to that. So as a content creator, you are not confident. You are not, like, in your 20s, you're not confident when it's supposed to be pitching to brands. You'll be like, oh, we don't even like my stuff. We're supposed to be networking with people, other content creators. You are shy. You don't want anybody to think like this. You are going to be stagnant too. But I feel like generally too, I feel like I've said this generally like a lot of times, but generally, if you are a shy person, I am a shy person, like personally. When you know me, I'm a very, very shy person. But once I'm in front of a camera and a light, I've heard 3, 2, 1, action. I've already teleported to another country. Like, I'm really, really shy in real life. But once it comes to my work, I don't take it for granted. Like, and I feel like one thing that you can do to eradicate that shyness as a content creator is you using your front camera first. Like, not necessarily you must post it. Just use your front camera, rehearse, do all those things, and just like make it feel like you're talking to somebody. Make it feel like you're talking to your best friend. Because if you start thinking in your head that, okay, I'm talking to like 15 people, I'm talking to like 100 people, you start, getting shy, and things that you're supposed to say, things you're supposed to share to people, you won't be able to share it. And generally in your 20s, you shouldn't be shy. Like, you be confident about anything that you're doing. Be confident about your body. Be confident, sis. You are plus size, you are skinny. I see people, a lot of skinny people, once they see me, be like, oh, you're just perfect. Who told you I'm perfect? There are days that I will wake up and I will feel like, oh, God, how am I even looking like this? I don't like my breast is like this. I don't like my bum is like, and I can really relate to people that are doing plastic surgery, because there are days that you won't wake up every day and say, oh, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm this, I'm that. No, you wake up every day and say that. There are some days that you feel low of yourself, and it happens to everybody. But the cocoa is that you should not make everybody, don't let everybody know your weakness. Don't let everybody know your weakness. And yeah, I feel like this video is already getting too long, but this video was very, very helpful to you. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. And in episode 2, I'm going to bring in a special guest with me. You guys cannot even guess, like, you cannot guess. But yeah, please subscribe, like, and comment down below. I'll see you guys in another one. Bye. And also comment down below what you think that the mistakes that people make in their 20s, that we make in our 20s, because I'm also in my early 20s.